here comes the numbers now. The trade balance, in fact, widened for the month of May to $42.3 billion. As I'd mentioned, was expected to narrow to $39 billion. And this comes after the trade gap reporting in April, or the reported numbers in April, of $40.3 billion. I want to get to Mike McKee now, who has a quick read on the data. Mike?
Yeah, well, this is the scenario we talked about at the end of our conversation just a few moments ago. Imports rose faster than exports, and that's why the trade balance widened a little bit. Imports are up 2.9%, exports up 2.4%. Both of those good news. It's very good for American manufacturers and for American farmers that we are selling more goods overseas. But we buy a lot of stuff and we buy a lot of imports, so the fact that imports are rising suggests some strength there. We also saw a slight decline in the services trade balance, but in this case, we see an increase in both services, exports, and imports. Thing we imported or exported the most of, telecom equipment, capital goods overall. So good news again for manufacturers. Betty?
Okay, so we might take a little bit of optimism, perhaps, from these numbers, Mike.
A little bit. The problem is, of course, this is a May number. We've seen the economy slow more since the 1st of June. The ISM export index slowed a little bit, so the numbers may not be quite as good going forward.